I'm going to do an insight video today. I haven't done one for a few weeks. I've been doing a lot of sort of like regeneration, a lot of like meditation, and a lot of sort of like looking at my awareness, looking at my consciousness, and looking about how I can sort of like connect into source energy and source vibration. And the key sort of word today is like regenerate or regeneration, and it's one of the key things that I feel like when I've woken up this morning is part of my consciousness, part of my sort of awareness. And I was looking into like regeneration, and I was thinking, well, what does this mean, like in a spiritual sense, in a spiritual sort of like definition? And it talked about like rebirth, and it talked about like reforming. So like those two words, rebirth and reforming. And reforming is sort of like reforming the way that you look at things, the way that you sort of view things, and view the world and view experiences and how you create things. And like the rebirth is about sort of, again, this is about that, the regeneration of rebirth is what many of us are going through as we go through this shifting, the shifting of awareness and consciousness, the shifting of reality and the transmutation. I'm using the word transmutation because transmutation to me is quite an infinite term. And what I mean by that is transmutation is going from a different one state of being to another, and beingness is an infinite state. It's not like a limited state. It's an infinite state, and this is what a lot of it's talking about at the moment, like the infinite self and infinite sort of awareness and infinite potential. And a lot of this like rebirth is talking about this. I have been having a lot to do with like sacred flames and sacred sort of the sacred flames is like an awareness of so these flames can be different colors. You've got like orange, you've got like yellow, you've got like gold, you've got like purple, you've got like blue, indigo. You've got all these different colors, and all these colors that have different sort of like vibrations and frequencies, and they bring us as sort of like a vibration, and vibration is very much around it. But these sacred flames be like bringing like cleansing, clearing, rebirth, regeneration, insight and awareness. And you know, they're also symbolic. Like when you see like a flame is like symbolic of, for me it's like the divine sort of like consciousness or divine awareness or divine energy. And it's not even divine, but it's like source energy, source vibration. So flames to me, like when you see them, you know, in like mythology and things like thousands of years ago, they were always in temples as a way of like shining light or bringing light. They're like they bring light and so that you can see with clarity and awareness. And again, this connects very much to like ascended master Lord Lamto that talks about illumination. And I think these flames are very much connected to that. You know, illumination is sort of like where it shines a light on something. You know, it brings awareness, it brings knowledge, wisdom, consciousness to a time or an experience or something, you know, for creation within your reality. And again, illumination very much connects to the fifth dimensional awareness and fifth dimensional presence, consciousness, and understanding. And fifth dimensional conscious and understanding is the awareness, and the knowing that actually all things are energy. All things are born through creation, through energy and vibration and frequency, which is very much this infinite self again, which is the I am present, which is the eternal self, and the eternal moment, which is the infinite moment. I keep using the word infinite because when I talk about the universal law of polarity, the two scales we used to talk about like a positive and negative, but for me it goes far beyond that. It's the infinite and the limited. So like when you're talking about like the universal law of polarity, it talks about, are you living in an infinite potential, or are you living in limited potential? And if you're living in limited potential, then this is to do with like your consciousness, your awareness, your vibration, your frequency, the fact that you're not, you know, opening your source energy, your source creator, to this infinite vibration and this infinite potential that's within each moment, with each second. And this is how you need to live your life within this infinite sort of vibration, and knowing through sort of like transmutation and transformation again, which it relates to regeneration, that you have the ability through your consciousness and your awareness, and your consciousness is your reality. So this is where vibration and frequency, the universal law of vibration and frequency comes in. That your consciousness is your reality, and your consciousness is a reflection of your vibration, your frequency, your access to your source energy, your source vibration, your source creator, is all around this. And this is why we spend time using crystals, and we use time visualizing, and using time for sort of manifestation. They're all tools that bring us back to our source, our center, our essence, our energy. And again, the universal law of correspondence works and is connected to this again, because correspondence is knowing that the external world is only a mirror of what's created within your internal world. And this is where transmutation, transformation comes in. And again, this connects to Saint Germain with the violet flame, which is about awareness, consciousness, knowledge, wisdom, that you are the center of all reality, that you are the essence. You create that reality, and you create it through your consciousness, through your awareness. So consciousness and awareness, and opening up to sort of like opportunity and potential, and creating and manifesting and being an open channel is the way that you then to connect and open up your energy centers, like your crown chakra, to this higher consciousness, higher wisdom, higher awareness. It also acts as doorways and portals to open up to the ascended masters, but it also opens up to other ascended beings, or infinite beings, where we talk about archangels, and we talk about guides and beings and universal teachers. They're all part of this consciousness, this awareness. They're all part of this infinite information system, which is source energy. And source energy is this consciousness, this awareness of all reality, of all opportunity, of infinite potential, of creation. And there are also these infinite beings, and these ascended masters, and these enlightened beings work with us to bring consciousness back into our awareness, into our reality. So once again, we can create and manifest in line with higher dimensions, higher vibrations, higher frequencies that are from source. And source is about being in harmony, it's about being in union, and it's also about sort of like the understanding as a source being, and as this infinite being, through like rebirth and regeneration, that you can constantly adjust your reality, adjust your consciousness, adjust your awareness, to dissolve and release and clear, and cleanse sort of your energy and your energy centers, so that you can bring online your higher purpose, your higher vision, your higher um, yeah, your higher reality for the in this time, in this age. And each of our realities is connected. And when I've talked about this before, I've talked about like Archangel Raziel, Lord Melchizedek, and I've talked about like Saint Germain, and all these beings that work like on this vibration of this violet vibration. And this violet vibration is universal knowledge, universal wisdom, universal teachings. And it's also about keys of consciousness. Each and every one of us has a key vibration of consciousness for this time, for this age. And each and every one of us has a key, and it's like this golden key that each and every one of us can unlock, like a door, or like when you unlock that door, you unlock the door to like this, your true potential, your true vibration frequency, where you become aligned with source energy. And then what happens is, when you open that door, you open your door of awareness, and you dissolve limitation, and you start to step into the infinite potential, the infinite sort of vibration of source energy. And this is what these teachers are bringing. The teachers are bringing this awareness. And again, I've talked about different cultures and different vibration frequencies, or realities, or times, or ages before, where we talk about like Lemuria, and we talk about Atlantis. Well, at this time, and in these ages, they were very much unified with the many different dimensions, the many different sort of universal teachers at these time, in these ages, where they brought consciousness and wisdom from these dimensions, where they brought union, peace, harmony, to this planet, and to our very reality. And again, it was living in vibration, it was living in frequency, it was living in awareness and consciousness. Because many of us, I do feel like we walk through life where we have moments of awareness, but then we have a lot of times where we're dormant, And this is what the sort of like the keys to consciousness bring. When you can start to live consciously and start to use your vibration, your frequency, to dissolve, release, cleanse, but also to live in infinite potential, you start to realize there are no barriers, and you can dissolve these barriers, you can release them. And this is where this sense of regeneration and rebirth coming in as well. I'm also seeing again triangles and portals. Well, pyramids. The pyramids again are portals. They act as doorways. They act as vibrational frequencies, um, of alignment and union, where we can start to then raise our vibration to once again to be connected with this infinite, consciousness of source energy, source vibration, that we can then start to integrate it within our consciousness and our reality. So like your physical body is an aspect of you, but your infinite sort of source energy, and your infinite consciousness is your vibrational tool that allows you to shift and change reality. So this is why it's important to be conscious and be aware. And the more you do this, and the more you open up your channel, the more that you then start to integrate, but also receive, and receive this energy, receive this knowledge, this wisdom from source energy and the infinite sort of, realities and dimensions. But then you express it. You express it for your physical body, but it's also coming through your spiritual centers, or your energetic centers. So each and every one of us, this is why it's important to practice and meditate, and bring online this source energy, because the more that you bring on your source creator, the more you start to realize, that you can then shift and change reality, and you can shift and change reality at will, in a second, in a vibration, because the eternal moment is one infinite vibration, it's one frequency. And this is what spiritual alchemy is. It's seeing the wonder and the magic and the wonder of having awareness and consciousness in your life, in your reality, that you can shift and change things, that nothing is stuck and nothing is fixed, and everything in that infinite eternal moment, that infinite vibration, can be shifted, changed, reborn, and this is where this rebirth comes in, and again this regeneration. Nothing is fixed. Thinking things are fixed, and thinking your life is just carrying on, and you're not creating it, is a very limited, perspective, and is a very sort of limited, vibration and frequency. And again, in the universal law of polarity, you're then in limited consciousness, when you have the ability to access this infinite consciousness, this infinite potential. So this is it. So dream big, think of reality in a way that you send out your visualizations for the biggest, the biggest sort of vibrational, frequency, the biggest vibrational potential that you want to create for your reality, in your life, and send it out there, and start to vibrate as that reality, as that frequency. And then you will start to use the law of attraction to attract, that the universe will open up and attract that vibration, that frequency, into your consciousness, into your awareness, and then it will start to become your reality. That's the insight for today. I hope you comment, sort of like share. Obviously it'd be great to have some comments and see what people are feeling, these kind of insights that I feel like I receive regularly. Like I said, I'm not talking about them like every day like I was before, but then there's a lot of sort of like self-mastery, going on in my own reality at the moment, in my own journey. But the only way that we really start to shift and change anything on this planet is to be a collective consciousness, and the only way we can do that is by sharing vibration and frequency with each other. Alright, have a great day.